Shyboy 616 Eatz back with this guy and this guy. You know who they are. Anyways, Universal Yums, I gotta call you out all the time. You finally have the South America box listed on the website. The results aren't there. Okay, my phone's not gonna show it, but I'll put a screenshot. The results for South Korea still aren't on the site. Luckily, y'all do Instagram, so I'm gonna hope y'all are just gonna use those instead.
Alright.
So they said the weirdest, I got it already, was shrimp chips. Fair. Worst, I'm surprised, sweet and sour grape flavored chews.
That's not bad.
Again, it was a really good box. Like,
it was.
Something had to be. Second best was the spicy chicken flavored corn puffs. And then the absolute best was marshmallow chocolate pie, which, I mean, kind of boring for that one, honestly. Anyways, let's jump into the new box. And we also got a new setup, so everything's going to be way nicer this time.
White chocolate and caramel candies. Try these, the beloved Spanish gold for yourself. Hunting for gold, 2,000 years ago, Spain would have been a great place to look. Las Medulas gold mine, located in the northern province of León, was once the largest gold mine in the country and was used by ancient Romans to increase their wealth. A staggering 60,000 laborers expected 20,000 pounds of gold every year. Fortunately, for us modern folk, we've got an easier and tastier way for you to strike Spanish gold. But popping open the tube of Spain's famous caramel candies. Oh, bye, popping open. Beneath the crisp outer shell is a creamy caramel with white chocolate that's sure to make you feel rich.
Bazinga.
Not exactly creamy in my opinion.
I like it though.
Maybe a little creamy.
They
I
do
like
have
buttery caramel.
more crunch than M&M.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. That's a nice flavor.
Yeah,
They're very similar to
I would-
M&M's though.
compare them to M&M's.
It's an M&M style candy.
It's like we took
Don't they have an M&M flavor
This
that's
is-
kind of like this? That they put out for like Christmas or something?
Yeah, but it was really bad. I did not like it. But this is good.
Yeah, white chocolate and caramel is not that bad. I like white chocolate by itself.
I give it a good.
Good?
Yeah, I give that a good, snackable, but not
Right,
my
yeah,
favorite.
really good.
Welcome to honey butter flavored corn puffs, made from liquid gold. Once again, speaking of gold, here's another nugget for you, or rather, a honey butter corn
Jesus,
puff, often
thank
called
you.
liquid gold. Spanish honey is a delicacy sought after all around the world. In fact, Spain produces more honey than any other country in Europe. Take a taste of these airy honey butter flavored corn puffs, and you'll instantly understand what the fuss is all about.
Tastes way better than it
You'll
smells.
feel like a gold miner yourself as you dig your way to the bottom
A
of the bag.
miner.
I will say, and they also don't look like how they're gonna taste.
Smells
Like-
salty.
Like, look at this. This looks like a sour cream and onion chip,
Come here.
but that's not at all what it tastes like.
That was strange.
M&M's.
It's almost like the halfway point between kettle corn and the white cheddar popcorn.
Yeah. That's an interesting description, but that's what it is. Because it tastes popcorny, it's kind of sweet.
It tastes like
I thought I dropped a piece, but I don't know where it went.
like you get a lot of and yeah.
This is why you're on the show.
I give that one an okay.
Yeah, it was
That's much
okay.
of the
I do like
flavor
it, but it's just okay.
It's very, it's like plain corn flavor with a little bit added.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's corn. Pistachio flavored toffees. Spain's most famous green gold. Another gold thing. Wow, there are sure a lot of things in the Spanish that I consider gold. So far, we've tried candy gold, liquid gold, and now it's time for green gold. Pistachios.
Why did we
Spanish
try liquid gold? Everyone knows this Spanish liquid gold. Everyone already knew that.
I don't know what you just said. Spanish pistachios grown in Castilla-La Mancha are the most expensive pistachios on the international market, hailed for their superior size and flavor. But that wasn't quite luxurious enough for the makers of this yum, who took the iconic pistachio flavor and turned it into a ridiculously creamy, soft candy. Green gold indeed.
Yeah.
I just ended up swallowing it. I like the flavor.
Oh, it's okay.
But it's not-
too hard.
It's not amazing. I want to give it a go, but I think it's just kind of okay. You don't like it?
Interesting. I wasn't expecting it at all. It hit me very weird.
Are you okay? You really didn't like it. Why are you so upset?
Those are just
Why are you
bags under my eyes.
Why?
It's just, it's like that.
Is it the pistachio you don't like?
Yeah, I don't like pistachio.
Pistachio's definitely not for everyone.
It's just interesting because
I mean, no, I
It's
love
a-
pistachios, but I don't like
pistachios
pistachio
themselves,
flavor.
when lightly salted,
Okay, flavor. Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't think pistachio is something to be sweet.
yeah, very like
It's okay.
It's a very
I think
different
it's okay.
flavor profile in my opinion. Whenever it's a sweet pistachio versus just a salted pistachio,
Just a salt and like nut
it's a
versus
much
something
more
else.
strong flavor.
It's more distinct when it's trying to be sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's interesting.
I'm gonna give that one a no.
You don't like it at all either.
It's okay, but it's really not a combination of flavors that I enjoy.
So you wouldn't really want it again.
No,
Okay.
Just,
I'd eat it again if I found one in a bowl somewhere.
on the ground somewhere.
Yeah.
The next one I'm very intrigued by. Fried egg and sea salt chips.
Ooh.
The fresh from the pan favorite. Gooey inside, crispy outside. I don't know how this is gonna go. Alright, such is the classic Spanish huevo frito, fried egg. Carefully prepared to achieve this perfect balance. One in on the secret, crack an egg into an extra hot olive oil, turn the heat down to medium-low, then spoon some oil over the egg as it cooks. Or even easier, chomp on these potato chips. They may not be gooey like the real huevos fritos,
Whoa.
but they've got all the rich savory flavor. They're extraordinary, to say the least.
Ooh,
I gotta say-
man!
I love fried eggs. That was always a go-to breakfast that my dad would want to make.
Oh,
So I just love fried egg in general.
That hit hard.
But it really hits.
That was not what I was expecting. Before I bit the chip, it was just in my mouth and I could feel like egg.
No, it's really like eating a crispy egg. Like, it sounds gross described. Like, the flavor is very accurate.
It smells like
That's
egg
a-
white.
in my opinion, that's a bad thing. It's like
I'm trying.
Like, it's interesting.
rotten food is like is portrayed as like an
because it
eggy
smells just like a potato.
smell.
Like the smell is.
It does not smell like egg. It smells like a normal potato chip,
It
but then
tastes
you
like
bite it.
it's rotten to me.
It tastes rotten. No, I just got smacked with egg. Like, it tastes
not
like
rotten.
the bite of an actual egg.
Extremely strong egg white flavor. I don't get very much yolk.
Like, you got smacked with the egg. I'm gonna have one more.
Like literally shocking amount of egg flavor.
I don't even know how they did that, because it does feel like an egg white is in my mouth.
I'm just eating an egg
It
right
is
now.
so weird.
It's so strange.
If I wanted an egg, I would not be eating a potato chip. Right
I'll
now.
give that one an okay for how accurate it is, but I,
I would
did
love
not
to eat
enjoy
this
it.
with the burger.
I
'cause
think-
I
Oh,
like
see.
fried eggs on burger, but there's like, so I don't have the mess of it.
Exactly, that's a good
This would be
idea.
excellent on a burger if you really want that, but you don't want the mess of the yolk.
But yeah, personally, I've never been a fan of just plain fried eggs.
It gives you bad breath.
I'm gonna give that an okay, because I do kind of like it. The context that I just gave is where I'd most want it.
I did not like that very much, but I'm very impressed by the flavor profile.
Yeah, that is
I'm
wild.
giving it a bad because
You don't like it.
because you wanted
It
to
tasted gross
because
to
they
you.
didn't need to do that.
vomit. Okay.
I think that's the best, like, response. They did not need to do that.
All right.
You said okay or good?
I said okay. I think we both said okay.
Milk chocolate peanut cream wafer. Spain's favorite treat for over 400 years. Now,
I could see why.
every single one of the wafers we've tried up until now has been pretty great, so I'm excited for this one.
Even that. one
Excited
that
to
was
see
savory.
chocolate in this box again. We are too, especially this creamy, peanutty wafer bar. The Spanish were likely just as excited when chocolate was first introduced in the
There's
15th
two in
century, but back then it was so expensive that only the ruling class could afford it. And you wouldn't see bars like these. The original chocolate sensation was drinking chocolate, or hot chocolate, as we know it today. Although if we had sent this box out a month or two earlier, it definitely would qualify as both. Maybe a hot summer joke. Okay, it's like hollow.
Yeah. That is what I was hoping for.
That's very satisfying. I like that a lot.
Very creamy.
It's
That's-
like
that's-
a Girl Scout cookie.
Which
Oh
one?
yeah, the tag-along.
Oh, yeah, it's like a less dense version of a tag-along.
Yeah.
Very airy.
I really like this, and that's why I'm claiming this is the last bite.
All right, yeah, I give that a great. That's great.
Good.
That's a Hall of Famer right there.
That's really good.
I like chocolate peanut butter. We haven't really gotten chocolate peanut butter
Yeah, it's
stuff, have
not
we?
super common. Peanut butter is just not a thing that's super common in other countries.
Which is a real shame.
But
Yeah,
I love me some peanut butter flavored chocolate.
Chocolate flavored peanut butter.
Nutella? Hazelnut?
No. Go.
I could shoot your face on target.
Alright. Sour kiwi flavored gummies. From one of Spain's top candy makers. If you're craving gummy candies in Spain, there's really only one place to go to. Vidal Candies. This team really has a way of taking fruits flavors and turning them into super fresh tasting gummy candies. We love them so much that ever since we first tried them
They
back in
smell
2018,
sour, like
we've just had to
funky.
include some every time we visit Spain. It was love at first bite. When we tried these super chewy, extra sour kiwi gummies, one bite and you'll be in love too.
Do you smell them?
No.
They're actually sour.
Yeah.
Definitely gummy.
Right. I was expecting it to get sweeter as you went, but it stays sour.
Yeah, which is surprising. Most things, the sour just goes away, but this stayed sour pretty consistent.
And
I
it's
like
very-
sour candies.
Very kiwi flavored.
I like fruity and sour candies, so
I
I
didn't
like
taste
it.
the kiwi all that much.
Really? It
I
tastes
love
just like a
kiwi.
kiwi to me.
But I love kiwi.
Well, it doesn't taste like a yellow kiwi. It tastes like a green kiwi.
Yeah, well,
It was
I like
kiwi.
it either way. Kiwi.
I liked it.
What? Draw the kiwi face. Like a bird.
Like a burp?
Burp.
Yeah, I get that
That's
one an
alright.
excellent. It was really good.
That was a nice candy.
Gummy candies are always,
You
pretty
can usually
good.
trust a gummy. If this one ends up being a winner, y'all people out there, I might agree with y'all this time, because...
It is a gummy. And it's quite good. It's not like one of those super chewy ones either. It's pretty soft.
Yeah.
Chocolate pine nut candy, made from an 80-year-old recipe. Pine nuts and chocolate. How did that happen? It all started with an act of kindness. 80 years ago, in the tough times following the Spanish Civil War, a man realized he had a surplus of pine nuts, so he gifted some to his neighbor, Jesus Ramirez, who mixed them with sugar, milk, and a hint of
You
coffee.
might want to let it just sit in your mouth.
Creating a caramel that is still beloved countrywide to this day. Try it for yourself. These incredibly tasty candies start off hard, but then gently get softer as you chew, releasing that unmistakable pine nut flavor. It goes to show that a single act of kindness can create something great.
I mean, I guess.
I wouldn't say great.
It is pine flavored.
I mean, it's alright. Overrated, in my opinion. Can't believe he entered that prison.
Are you alright? I don't really care.
I don't know. I do not like it.
This definitely tastes old. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, they're so good because they've never tasted sugar in their life.
This is the greatest thing I've ever experienced.
It tastes like a cardboard box.
Don't offend the box we're throwing our trash in.
I'm gonna give it an okay.
I can't finish it. Where's the rubber?
Just eat
You
it.
can't finish it?
Eat it.
It's so bad.
Go ahead, chuck it in there from there. I'm not grabbing that again.
Oh,
I
that's awful. Give me that. Give me that dead face. X eyes.
don't really think I'd eat this again, so I'm gonna give it a bad.
Both be bad.
Oh, it literally
Yeah.
tastes like. Oh, I do not like that. I don't know. It's like cardboard. Eating like rancid cardboard, I guess.
It didn't taste that awful. It's just like,
I did not like that combination.
no, he's very strongly against whatever this is. It's what it's described as. It's just not that sweet. It's very much more on that piney side. It was interesting, but I wouldn't want to eat it again.
Okay.
He doesn't want to eat it the first time.
Oh, no. And now my breath feels like it.
It feels like cardboard.
Probably gonna be the best potato chips I've ever had.
Lemon pepper flavored potato chips. Addictively zesty, authentically Spanish. And the Spanish masterpiece Still Life with Lemons, Oranges and a Rose, 1633, Painter Francisco de Zurbarán depicts, you guessed it, lemons, oranges, and a rose. Three ordinary objects, right? Guess again!
Oh.
To trained art critics of the 17th century, the careful placement of the objects clearly symbolizes the Holy Trinity. To snack connoisseurs like you and me, this yum inspires a similar awe. The careful balance of three ordinary flavors, lemon zest, a dash of black pepper, and extra crispy potato chip, come together to create a truly heavenly trio and a masterpiece in its own right.
like
What did that first story have to do with these chips?
I don't know.
It's like
That's why I was so confused reading it.
the lemon that was on those banana chips we had,
Oh yeah,
but it
very
works
similar. Very similar.
because it's just on potato. It doesn't have that very much strong banana flavor conflicting with it. You put it on potato chip, it's just going to work. Because potato chips are fairly plain, so the lemon is very nice here.
Yeah.
Lemon pepper, banana chips.
I like it.
Like they had to have been paid in some way by a museum or something to put this in here, right? That had nothing to do
I
with
was
it.
confused by what they were trying to do.
The Holy Trinity is basically in this bag.
Basically.
Potato, pepper, lemons.
I got it.
I mean,
gluten-free?
it's okay.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna put it as a table.
So
This was not the best
Let me-
potato chip
let me eat
of
one.
my life.
potato chips themselves
Which is
just
disappointing.
aren't the best.
No, I like it. I think it's good.
I'm giving that okay. I don't know why, but the potato chip tastes a little... Maybe it's from the previous candy.
It's still like screwing up your tongue. Like it just ruined taste buds.
Forever, I will never be able to eat potatoes again and enjoy it that much. I said okay. Can you hurry up and draw it?
Jacob,
Can you just move on?
Alright, fine.
You didn't like it at all?
No, I did.
Well, you didn't really say much.
Then why'd you give it a sad face?
Oh no! They're back, baby!
Cocoa dusted salted caramel truffles.
Someone
Rich caramel truffles from Central Spain. Oh, chocolate.
Didn't
Why
go-
must you be so
Didn't go with
delicious? If only we could eat you for more than just dessert. Of course, people in Spain do just that. At snack time, kids munch on cocoa sandwiches, bread slathered with chocolate paste. In major cities, locals deep
Can I
fry
live in
churros
Spain now?
con chocolate as a quick afternoon bite. And when clubs close in the early hours of the morning,
Now I want a
do you
chocolate
grab a
sandwich.
warm drinking...
Oh, yeah.
I think there's a typo in here. Anyway, grab a cup of warm drinking chocolate on their way home. Basically, we're saying you can eat these salted caramel truffles all day long, which is exactly what we
I'm about to
plan
not
do.
let y'all have anymore.
Can you hurry it up?
Oh, they're stuck together.
They look like giant chocolate chips.
Oh, I got
These
you.
are great. I really like this. Presentation, the consistency, the flavor, the dust. Normally it doesn't sound good, but the dust. See, look, all the dust. I like this.
I think that's legit why I sneezed.
This is good.
Very chocolatey.
This, yeah, very, very strong
chocolatey.
chocolate.
I mean, it's like
I do.
what do you call that? A chocolate, I guess truffle, but it's like in between regular chocolate and like a chocolate mousse.
That's literally just truffle.
Yeah. It's got like a very slight caramel flavor.
I like that it's not strong. Like I
No,
want
it's
when you
very
eat these,
slight.
you want to taste the cocoa. The salted caramel works with it; doesn't overpower it.
I'm
You're
kind
still
of in
getting
love
that
with the
nice
cocoa.
cocoa taste. The
I'm in love with
cocoa's
the cocoa.
really good.
But yeah, there's a very faint caramel flavor. It's like an aftertaste almost, but it's very nice.
No, that's
It's subtle.
That's very good.
All right, I like that a lot.
Apparently, we just like chocolate. We always react very strongly and very happy to chocolate.
Truffles especially, man.
Yeah,
They're just the
the-
perfect consistency.
That's exactly how I feel. Thank you, Joe. So we had sour chews. Now we got
Spicy mango flavored gummies.
From the
Spain's
same-
fruitiest, fieriest gummy candy. For those that, of you who can't take a lot of heat, don't worry. These are the only spicy yum in the box. For those who can't get
I
enough
like
spice, this one's for
I like
you.
these type of
And for
gummies.
those looking for a challenge, or who like messing
So
with
it's
their
like-
friends, here's something a little extra. Pull up your phone's camera and record your reaction after tasting this sweet and spicy yum. Then post it
What
on
happened to?
TikTok with the hashtag Universal Yums Challenge. Who knows? You might get featured.
So I just need to clip this part
We're
of the
going
video.
on TikTok!
Yeah. If we get featured, that'd be huge, man.
This is way more spicy.
I need to share this because we have a whole video. We have a whole channel.
Oh wow.
The spice is
Wait.
way stronger than I thought it was going to be.
Spice is nice.
No, look at this thing. It does not look like it's going to be spicy like that. Right? It's a very squishy gummy, first off. It's a really squishy one.
Very soft. Which I mean,
I'm already, like,
you
touching
can
over and going to eat
tell.
it.
You can tell it's like very mango texture
Oh my goodness.
with gelatin.
I don't normally like spicy things a whole lot, but when it comes to spicy candies, I usually like them quite a bit.
It's
Okay.
like a Lucas
has a
kind of
kick.
spice without
Yeah.
the sour.
It has a kick for sure.
It's also one of the
Without
spicier
sour.
candies I've had.
But that mango flavor is so good.
Oh,
too.
part of it got in my throat. Let me
This
get
is
that
so-
out.
It's definitely in my
It's
throat.
so nice. I hope it's not that spicy to me.
But
I like it. It reminds me if you're around here in these parts, you know Mexican candy.
And
It's
the
kind of like
chili.
that.
Yeah,
It doesn't have like the sourness usually like they try to do. It's just got the heat of the
It's very
chili.
strange. But I like that a lot.
No, this is a really good spicy candy.
Yeah.
Hollow.
I was wanting to rip it open too because it felt kind of hollow, but I don't think it is. It's just very light on the
Very
inside, I
light.
guess.
The mango fruit.
Yeah.
It's very fibrous.
I give
Look,
it
it's
good.
two parts.
Yeah, it is like two things. It's the yellow and the orange.
Oh. Give it a cross section on the camera.
Feels like those
It's like the two-
Krabby Patty gummies.
Oh yeah, the Krabby Patty gum.
Oh yeah.
That's that same texture, except for a little.
The Krabby
softer.
Patties are more tough.
Yeah, they're a little soft.
These are very soft. Yeah, I give that a good.
That's great.
That's
great.
two really good ones in a row because I was really pleased with this one more than I thought it was gonna be.
The
When I heard spicy gummy, I was like weird. But
the
that
mango's
was
on top and the spice is on bottom.
Okay, that makes sense.
Cookies and cream white chocolate bar. Spanish white chocolate and dark chocolate cookies. This Spanish white chocolate bar is stepped into two kinds of tradition. Sorry. One, it's made by the oldest chocolatier in the country, La Casa, which was founded in 1852. And two, it borrows its name, Dulcinea, from the love interest of the world's first modern novel, Don Quixote.
Yeah.
Don Quixote.
Oh, that's the one. Written by Miguel de Cervantes in 1605.
Cervantes.
So, by biting into this yum, you're
Oh,
basically
it's
chomping
interesting.
right into Spanish history. The creamy white chocolate and the crispy cookie pieces are just ridiculously decadent bonus.
It's a harder version of the Hershey's cookies and cream bar.
I like it more though, because it's not. The white chocolate feels more like chocolate rather than
Yeah.
like frosting. Like, I feel like a lot of American white chocolate is like very thick and not very.
Smooth.
It's like sweet and buttery.
I will say I feel like the Hershey's bar is creamier though.
Yeah, but I don't know if I like that. I
Yeah.
think I like this more.
I would say it's two very different like feels, but it's of similar flavor.
Yeah. I just don't like white chocolate all that much.
Really?
I think this is pretty good though.
I
Yeah,
like
I
it.
might give this a good, but I won't.
Just because you don't like white chocolate.
Yeah.
I'll give it
I
a
like
good.
this. I give it a
Uh,
good.
Probably because I was hoping more for cookies and cream because it's one of my favorite flavors.
It is a good flavor.
I like that.
Very. Muy bueno. Like I really can't tell what this is supposed to be. It's
Well, I'll tell you what it is. Are you
Weird.
recording?
Oh,
Yep.
are you ready?
Olive and anchovy chips.
Oh.
Delightfully briny and extra
What?
salty. For anyone feeling squeamish about eating anchovies, rest assured that these chips don't actually contain anchovy. That said, both anchovy and olives are some of the most popular ingredients
Okay,
of
but
Spanish cuisine.
Is anyone actually squeamish about eating anchovies, or are they squeamish about the flavor?
I think it's the actual anchovy.
Some
because the
people also
flavor's
just
quite
straight up
good.
don't like fish though.
I really like anchovies.
I mean,
Can I
yeah,
say none
but
of these
the
chips
anchovies
smell
not different from like any other fish.
I still don't think they're good on pizza.
They just smell like
That's weird.
potatoes.
But I
all
feel
they
like
do.
they should
In fact,
smell really strong.
anchovy. In fact, anchovy stuffed olives are a popular appetizer. Wow, these iconic flavors into a super crunchy snack that really tastes like you're eating black olives straight out of the jar. I don't think that's a good
I hate olives.
Whatever your
no.
thoughts on anchovies, this fish-inspired chip has got us hooked, line and sinker.
My opinion isn't on the fish, it's on the olive. I don't like olives. I don't even detect a fish. This is an olive chip. It's mostly olive.
You know what? Give me that.
And I hate olives.
No, I don't do that. Well, they were very accurate when they said,
Okay,
you're
let me say
eating
this-
black olives straight out of the jar.
Because y'all really didn't like the egg thing either, but let me say, they taste exactly like what they're supposed to be flavored, and that is just crazy.
It's very impressive.
The
Like,
egg one
these
tasted exactly like
Spanish-
an egg. This tastes exactly like a freaking
These
olive.
Spanish flavors are very accurate to what they
I don't even
are.
know how they got it that accurate. Without being able to smell it. You can't smell it.
Maybe it's because they use actual ingredients. Like
They should do the challenge on this thing, because this is way, like, more harsh on the taste buds.
it's just so olive-y. I don't take. Yeah, there's no fish there. But once again, it doesn't. It says olive and anchovy flavored chips, but in the description it says like eating black olives straight out of the jar.
You know what? I was expecting worse.
I hate olives, so I just don't like it for that reason.
Yeah, I mean, I don't despise olives.
If you like
really don't like
olives-
the flavor.
I would say if you like that flavor, you might like this, but that depends how you feel about having it as a chip.
And I don't enjoy the flavor, so.
Because
I would
part
enjoy
of
chip.
another reason I hate olives, I don't like the feeling of it either. I
Very
feel like I could
squishy.
stand this more, but I still don't like the flavor.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like green olives more. They just taste a little bitter, but they're still not great. And so.
I didn't think
Just
the
don't give me
flavor
olive.
was so horrible. I could have given the flavor an okay, but I just don't like potato chips.
Oh,
to
so you're like
to
the
go with-
opposite.
To go with it, yeah.
All right,
The chip with
So
it
I'm gonna
makes
give
ruins
a
it for you.
bad.
that's a bad from everyone.
Interesting.
And
And for different reasons, kind of. That's interesting.
The doll once again with the sour pineapple flavored gummies.
Ooh.
Spain's most impressive gummy. One to impress your friends, shares this one. Back in the late 15th century, pineapples were extremely expensive due to their susceptibility to spoilage. On
Look,
the
and they
voyage
tried to
from-
make them look like the fruits they were being flavored.
Yeah, true.
It's very nice.
From the New World. As with anything with a high price tag, they became a status symbol of wealthy Spaniards, serving a fresh pineapple to only the most esteemed guests. Since pineapples are most widely available today, though no less delicious, these super sour sugar crusted pineapple gummy rings are the best to blow your friends' minds if you're willing to share.
How long is
It's a sour pineapple.
I don't know, but you made it very difficult to read, and I'm pretty sure I messed up on a part, but I don't know anymore.
You're fine.
Oh man. It's more sour than the other one.
I did say sour in the name.
And there's
But it's
more
more
sour
than the other
than
sour
the
one.
other ones.
Pineapple's sour by nature.
The kiwis.
I think I like this one more than the kiwi.
Yeah, me too.
And it's more sour.
Sour and pineapple is
You know,
Mm-hmm.
interestingly, pineapple's like my favorite fruit, but I feel like this is just too sweet.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Oh,
I
you
think I
feel
like
like
the
it's-
kiwi one more.
You like the kiwi? It's not as sweet to you as why?
Yeah. This is very sweet and very sour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like it though. I like that a lot.
Yeah, these are good.
I'm making it good.
I
It's
give
good.
it good as well.
Oh, all good.
Why is that last face so mortified?
Because it was.
It was that
Olives.
awful. I like that we all didn't like that.
I like that we didn't like
Yeah. Beninking.
dark chocolate bar with orange zest.
Wow.
All right, speckled with Spain's famous candied orange. Ooh, oranges may not be native to Spain, but you never know.
Orange.
You'd never know that looking at the expansive orange groves in Valencia. Since their introduction in the 10th century, Spain has become the largest exporter of the fruit in all of Europe, with Valencia alone producing over 1.6 million tons per year. Even the city streets are lined with orange trees. With so much growing, it's only natural the locals would find all sorts of creative ways to use them. Like this decadent dark chocolate speckled with candied orange peel. One bite, and you want to hop on to the next flight to Valencia for more. Are you okay?
I hate this so much.
Ooh.
It's like getting the fruit candies
Yeah.
in the candy boxes, but it's just a part of the chocolate. It's not a filling, but it is pieces. Like you can feel the pieces of like.
Okay, so you can buy those chocolate oranges at the grocery store, and it's similar to this,
It's
but
exactly
this
the
uses
same.
specifically orange peel.
It's
Yeah.
exactly the same.
It's not quite the same.
It's exactly the same.
Once again, it's not
It
quite the
makes me
same.
want to barf is what it does.
What's my weird thing with fruit chocolates are that I can eat them, but I never seek them out. Like
Alright.
I never purposely grab them.
I
I'm gonna
do.
give it an okay because I don't hate it, but I don't quite like it either.
I hate chocolate and orange.
It's slightly less sweet than the ones you'll find in the grocery store here.
Well, because this one's actually
So
dark
it uses
chocolate.
dark chocolate and orange peel.
Mhm.
But I like it. I'll give it good.
I think it's okay.
3 different reactions.
I was say
in a
we
while.
all had a different one. Interesting.
Not for me.
Jacob's very upset, and he does the most plain face. He wants to get past this freaking orange chocolate.
Milk chocolate, peanut butter. Let's go. It's the Reese's Cup of Spain. Anyway, Spain's sweetest secret. We've already learned that chocolate was reserved for the Spanish upper class, but did you know that Spain was actually the first European country to taste
They
like...
do it opposite of
taste
our
the sweet
Reese's.
treat?
Because see, like the
Oh, it's
smaller
upside down.
side. Yeah, because they got their little logo.
I'm
on
gonna
it.
eat it the other way.
All right, there's only 2 in here. I want my wife to
No,
try,
you
so we're
have
gonna
to
eat
read
the
it
same
the way.
one.
We have to read it the right way. When the explorer Hernan Cortez was given drinking chocolate by the Aztecs in South America, he knew he had to bring the delicacy back to Spain. The recipe was adjusted to be sweeter and served hot, and was so delicious that the Spanish kept the existence of cocoa beans secret for almost 100 years. But it's only natural that something as delicious as chocolate couldn't stay a secret forever.
It's funny that they hid it. There's other, you know how there's like the knockoff Reese's you can get around here? And some of them feel creamier? So this one is kind of like that, but it's a little more rich, right?
Yeah, it's more nutty. Saying what I'm saying.
It's very creamy. I like it. Very
Shush,
creamy.
you're spoiling it.
I give this a good.
I really like that. It's peanut butter chocolate cups.
Peanut butter
what else can you get?
Alright,
It's good.
Wait, let me see that again.
No.
It's muy bueno.
Muy bueno. Apple flavored soda. A bubbly beverage that tastes like apple juice. It may be autumn, but you won't have to go bobbing for this apple flavor. It's right in the can. And boy does it pack a punch. The Spanish beverage company, Cass, has been making fruit-flavored soft drinks since the 50s, and actually created the first orange soda in Spain. While the average Spaniard would likely consider orange to be the king of sodas, we couldn't resist sharing this crisp apple flavor with you. Sweet, slightly tart, and as bubbly as you'd expect. This one's #1 in our...
Apple soda.
No, I wanted to show a little respect, to my peeps. I reached in the box and I stuck it into the fridge so we could have it nice and cold.
Oh, it's very strong apple. It's like
carbonated
apple juice. Yeah.
Very strong soda.
I've had other apple sodas, but this one is like actual apple.
Has a lot more carbonate.
Yeah, they literally just took apple juice and carbonated it in a can. Which I'm a fan of. I love apple juice.
I do like apple juice. For a long time, I preferred it over orange juice.
I still do.
It tastes a little bitter to me.
Kind of.
I love it.
That was good. That was a really nice thing to end on.
Yeah.
I really like that.
I don't like it.
You don't
Give
like
it here. I want it.
I want to sit.
He unleashed his inner demon.
Nah.
I like that. That was.
Just you.
It was two of my favorite things: soda, apple juice, but finally united the right way. Thanks. You just splatted juice on me.
You liked it, didn't you?
You really didn't like it at all?
My goodness, man.
Well, this guy doesn't like soda as much to begin with.
Yeah. He's a water boy.
Or juice.
You don't like juice?
What
did I do?
Ach, nein.
Oh, Clyde! Like, wait.
Alright.
Was Spain with the Axis? I think they were.
They were, I think, yeah. You don't like juice? Oh.
Why'd you both look at me? Alright. This was an interesting box.
Sausage.
Yeah.
There was no, flat responses the whole way. It was very
There was only
different
one thing
throughout.
that made me want to die as well.
Alright, so let's start from the bottom like always. What was the weirdest? I feel like there's several weird
egg.
Alright,
items.
so there was the egg.
The egg and the egg.
The egg and the olive, I think, were both pretty weird, but
The pine nut was a
the
flavor
pine
I've
nut
never
was
had.
a weird flavor.
Yeah, it was just, I don't know.
But we're talking-
Some flavor I've
I'm
never
not
had.
sure what it tasted like.
If we're talking weirdness, I think it might have to go to the egg, because
Yeah.
the feeling of that flavor was strange,
Like,
too.
it was the air around the chip also tasted like
It was like
egg.
an aura of egg white
Yeah.
on top of the chip.
it's like someone was
so weird.
burping into your mouth.
Okay, that's not how
See,
I
you're
know.
making it nasty.
You're making
I
it weird.
I didn't think it was gross. I know you did, but I didn't think it was that gross.
Someone ate
Alright,
eggs.
quit putting your
and-
hand
Alright,
on it.
but
That's
give it
what's
to
going
number
on.
4. Number 4.
What is that, number 4?
Yes, weirdest is number
Weirdest
4.
is 4. Yeah.
Alright, but the worst. The worst is easy for me.
I gotta give it to the olive chip.
Oh, come on. The chocolate pine nut made me want to die.
It wasn't that bad to me. I just hate olives, and that's what made that one awful to me.
Alright, Jacob, what about you?
Okay, the one that we all said bad on was none of them.
I thought we all
No.
didn't like the olive chip.
Olive chip, yeah, true.
Yeah.
So it has to be that one, right? Because the other ones, it was mixed.
Yeah, my worst was the eggs, but I can go with olives. since
Because
those are
we
bad.
all
Olive was
voted.
second
Yeah,
worst in
yeah.
my opinion.
What was that? 12. And favorite. There was some really good stuff. I'm not gonna say the whole box was great, but there were some really good items.
I think
9,
because of the uniqueness of the flavor.
The truffle was good.
15,
I'd choose 5 over 15.
5. What was 5? Oh,
The other chocolate peanut butter.
The other chocolate.
The wafer.
Yeah.
1 was just basic.
I think because of the uniqueness of the flavor, I would choose the spicy mango.
I was thinking I kind of want to give it to a gummy because these were actually very unique gummies we got.
Yeah,
because
these
they
gummies
very
are
much
very
tasted
good.
like the fruit they were supposed to be. They even made it look like the fruits, like actual slices and stuff. I thought that was really nice.
It's just his favorite, not best tasting.
Yeah.
So obviously the number 10 wins, right?
All right.
Number
Spicy-
10.
spicy
Unanimous
mango.
vote.
I'm cool with that. I want to give it to that just because it was so unique.
Spicy,
And it was very
spicy
enjoyable.
mango.
Very enjoyable, very unique.
Ninja go.
I had a lot of fun with this box. This was
This
a
is
really...
Very shocking flavors.
No, like, I know we say this kind of thing at the end of almost all of them, but it's just because it's a very different reason
Except for the
each
British.
time.
The British
Yeah,
box was
because-
pretty-
No, that one was sad. No,
Or I guess it was UK.
but seriously, this one, the good stuff was really good, and the
Yeah.
weird stuff was so interesting. Even if it was like kind of gross, it was very
Yeah,
interesting.
it was still like, I was fascinated. All right.
You're a good boy.
We'll just leave it.
Shyboy 606 Eatz gonna need some more treats. We gotta decide if they need or need to eat. See you again soon. Next time, bring a spoon, put in the work, and then get dessert. Go ahead, come on over. We'll go and get some boba. Some that's fried, some that's green, some that's chilled. Aw, dang, I think something spilled. Alright, waiter, pass the bill. It's